Good morning, everyone. It's Lindsey Huddleston back in the building with another SPS Monday Motivation. Looking forward to a great day, a great week, and I got a great announcement, a special announcement indeed. I would like to announce the partnership of SPS and DWIN. That's right, the Detroit Wayne Integrated Health Network for the foreseeable future. That means a long time for some of you folks. I will be partnering with the Detroit Wayne Integrated Health Network. That's right. You'll be seeing this awesome logo. You're linked to integrated healthcare. We're going to be helping out our young people in Wayne County, but also being a great resource. That's right. Check out DWIN. Pull up your phone right now, whether you have an Apple device or Android. Check out the great app that's available. Like and subscribe to DWIN. Those will be the words you'll hear me talking about. I'll share this information before we get off the podcast, but here's information about what we're doing to help our young people with our Youth United campaign and all the other opportunities that are available for great resources. And that's right, we're going to bring some swag to mental health. I want to thank Director Eric Doa, Chairwoman Kenya Ruth, the great staff over there. You got Brooke Blackwell, Tiffany Devon, Janelle Hearn, a great group of people that I look forward to working with and bringing you some great resources going forward. Starting off saying good morning, we got Michelle Mimi Watkins in the building. Good morning, Michelle. Got my brother Kevin Marshall in the building as well. And Michelle giving me a congratulations. Well, hey, congratulations to you guys with your support of the SPS Monday Motivation. We've been able to create a great platform that's helpful, and that's a great resource going forward. And with this partnership with DWIN, Detroit Wayne Integrated Health Network, look forward to bringing some great resources. So like and subscribe for information. Tell your friends and family about a great resource that's available that can help. There's a plethora of opportunities there, and I'm so glad to partner with that. So with that, let's talk about today's Monday Motivation, which is right in line with this great announcement. It's when the calm is chaotic. Where are you going, Lindsey? What are you talking about? When the calm is chaotic. See, I'm rocking this Tigers gear. I want to shout out to the official Tigers gear. The boys of summer was rocking this on opening day. Got a chance to go to opening day. I want to thank Visit Detroit for hosting me on opening day and some great close friends. That's right. I was there at Comerica Park. That's me getting ready to go in and have a great time. But I want to give a special shout out to Detroit Tiger Austin Meadows. Want to give a special shout out to him because he has been battling anxiety, and he's decided to take some time away from the game to be able to focus on that. And it's really tough when the calm is chaotic. When you're a professional athlete, you're making all this money, you got the nice car, the nice house, the beautiful family, quote unquote, and you're still dealing with something. So your life is calm, but then there's still chaos that you have to manage. I think it's important that we recognize that no matter what your station in life, no matter what your socioeconomic status, you still can have these challenges. This term, when the calm is in the chaos, came from me being able to look out amongst the beautiful Detroit skyline just a few days ago from a high-rise at the Motor City Casino Hotel. Again, shout out to Visit Detroit for the great accommodations I was able to be a part of and be able to just really take a moment and realize that even with me, with my sports psychology background, with my education and my experience, sometimes when things are seen to be going so well, there can be chaos in that. So I want to also give another special shout-out to the great article by Joanne Kleeman. She's a licensed certified social worker and relationship expert. And in that article, here's a picture of Joanna, in her article that was in Virtua, I want to say is the name of it. It was called Ways to Change Calmness from Being a Fear of Trigger. Isn't that something? Ways to change calmness from being a fear trigger. What do we have right here? My brother Barber says, what up, Frat? Motivated at work. Carry on. 06, appreciate you, brother. You up, motivated, ready to go. I appreciate you, and I'm motivated as well. He's talking about, isn't this crazy, though? Excuse me, that's not the right word to use under these circumstances. Isn't this interesting how calmness can be a trigger for fear? Like things are going too well is what Joanna talks about in this. And I think that's very interesting because we get to this point in our lives when we're not climbing up the mountain. We think that, hey, everything is fine. You should have no problems. But there still are these triggers. I talk about all the time, whether I'm speaking to a group talking about, hey, we spend our adulthood, trying to reconcile our childhood. So even when those calm moments come, there still can be triggers that can challenge you going forward. So she has some great recommendations of what you can do. And this is based on this. In her article, she talks about you will never find contentment, joy, and satisfaction you want in your life with this inner battle going on. So to stop it, you need to stop listening to the chronic chaos that's in your mind. You know, people talk about this inner peace. It'll never come from losing those 10 to 20 and 50 pounds, which we all will enjoy. Finding the ideal mate. You got a great person in your life, or having a perfect job, or raising the happiest kids. You can be doing all these things, but still find some chaos in that calm. Michelle says, external calm, internal chaos is what I refer to as. Very good, Michelle. I like that. External calm, internal chaos. It look good on the outside, but inside you're going through it. But again, shout out to Austin Meadows. Just because you got things going on in your life don't mean that you won't have these internal challenges, you know, and this process of taming this wild beast, which is the mind. The key to that, she says, is your peace and contentment. That's within you. It's not all these external things. We like driving nice cars, having nice homes, and doing nice things, going to nice restaurants. Hey, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love it. But that is not going to be the core. And I think we have to remind ourselves of that. So we look at Austin Meadows and we say, oh, he's a professional baseball player. And I saw it in the comments. It wasn't much. But you can see the comments saying, oh, man, just because he's making money as a professional athlete, he should just not have these issues. But the reality is, as humans, it doesn't matter what our experience is. You know, anxiety and depression, as the people that D. Wynn so well know about, doesn't care about your social status. Doesn't care whether you're a billionaire, a millionaire, or somebody just trying to get by. It can impact all of us, and it's up to us as a community to come together and support individuals, whether they're young or old, to help them get through that, you know? And also to be able to recognize that the internal response to your life circumstances determine how you feel and think about yourself and your life, not the circumstances. It's all about how you respond eternally. What's going on when the calm leads to the chaos, when the calm is chaotic? What we have right here, my brother Kevin Marshall says, man, it's powerful right here because we all deal with things on the inside. Great topic. I appreciate that, brother. And you've been very forthcoming talking about all the experience you have, you know, from being in the military and being back home and challenging and deal with that. And you being such a leader in your, you know, greater Saginaw community and Bearcat country, as I refer to all the time. And everybody coming to you with their issues. But, you know, as a human, you know, you have things you got to work through, and people don't want to hear that, you know. But I also think something was very interesting, too, when she talks about the 4 steps to calm the chaos in your mind. That's seen on Virtual Health. Yeah, if you Google Virtual Health, you'll find this. It says, ask yourself this morning, and each and every morning. This is really good right here. It says, what do I need to let go of right now to be calm? Do we ever really think about it like that? Do we ever really dissect our issues? Do we ever really say, I'm feeling a certain kind of way, but why am I feeling a certain kind of way? I mean, I think it's very important that we have these healthy conversations with ourselves to really know what's going on, and we can dissect and figure out what's going on. You know, why am I feeling that way? Sometimes it can be the bills. Sometimes it can be the relationship. It can be something that somebody said that stayed with you for a while, something that somebody did. Dissect that also. Note the physical response you have to the chaotic thinking. How does your body physically respond? Do you shut down? Are you not communicating with people? Are you short with people? Are you kind of going off on people? Do you turn to alcohol, drugs, and other things to kind of help you with that? Recognize what your body does. Sometimes we'll be sitting there saying, man, I want this, I want that, but you're like, I don't really need that. And that's my response to this other issue going on. Another statement, we talked about the physical response. Also, notice your attachment to the outcomes. This really stayed with me, Coach. To my coaches out there for sure. Notice your attachment to the outcomes. I got to bring up a well-known individual, Brother Inky Johnson. He gets it in. Everyone knows that he experienced a traumatic experience while playing football at the University of Tennessee. From my understanding, it was just a football play that led to the paralyzation and non-usage of what we look at right now as his right arm. But he says this: how attached are you to the process? Meaning, are you so committed to the process that you're not attached to the outcome? See, what we do is, like I say, if you got to go to practice in the morning, got to get up to work, like Brother Barber said, if you got to go, sometimes we'll get so caught up that we're only doing it for the outcome. Now, true indeed, we go to work to get paid. We go to work to get fulfilled. But sometimes you got to go through this process so long and be able to do it day in, day out without getting that response you want, without getting that fulfillment. So Inky talks about, can you do it without being attached to the outcome? Can you say, man, I'm going to be disciplined? Heard this on the podcast not too long ago, man. Discipline is the key. You guys, Mike Tyson said, you got to get up and do something like you love it. Do it all the time like you love it. You got to have that discipline. Michelle says, I'm teaching my young athletes about journaling so they can accept emotions and outcome with training and performance. That's an excellent idea, Michelle, that you can introduce this so early and often, and also too introducing these things that are considered, non-traditional, because our young people are so used to being just pushing a button to like something, pushing a button to have a short emoji, writing in short form. But that journaling idea, having them have the opportunity to work with themselves and think about their thoughts and looking at a great outlet that they can use, I think that's an excellent resource you're affording them, and I can appreciate you and what you're doing with them. And then the last thing she talks about is choose to let go. I'm always big on language. It says choose to let go. Make the choice to let go. You may say, I can't do it. Well, you got to make a choice. Do you want to hold on to this and have it tear you up internally and have these negative external outcomes? Or do you want to make a choice and say, you know what, man, this is not really serving me well. This is not really helping me be the person I know I'm capable of being, the person I want to be. So I have to make a choice to let go. Life is all about choice. From the moment we get up in the morning and say, got to do my Monday motivation, till the end of the day when we say, you know what, I'm done for the night, I'm going to shut it down. So you want to choose to let go. So I want to thank everyone for chiming in this morning. I mean, some great comments, no doubt. Again, I want to go back and thank the great resources we were able to draw upon as well. Again, Joanna Kleinman, licensed certified social worker and a relationship expert, be able to use her insight, but also going back to the honorees of today, that's referring to the Detroit Wayne Integrated Health Network, Mental Health Network. I'm so happy to be working with them and all the great things that they're going to be doing to help us go forward. We got some great things we can be looking forward to, no doubt. Here's some resources you can go follow on Twitter. Let those young people here's a great resource for them. Follow them on Twitter. Follow them on Facebook, on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And for us as adults, we can go look at the LinkedIn link that they have as well, Snapchat as well. And whether you're Android or a Apple device user, go here and just pull up the app. Download that, like and subscribe. That's going to be really big. That's part of what this campaign is doing with SPS and D-Win, to really be able to build up knowledge about this great resource that they have. Like I said, it's a great team working over there, and I'm happy to be working with them going forward. You're going to see some other great things coming up with the SPS Game of the Week, the SPS Team of the Week, also with the podcast we'll be doing, having their support, and just, bringing you a great resource along with the great work that SPS has always been about. So with that, I want you guys to go ahead and have a great Monday, have a great week, have a great month, have a great year, have a great life. Thanks for supporting SPS and D-Win. We'll see you guys shortly. Peace.